welcome back to another vlog. Started slightly chaotically, wanted to do a bit of ASMR there and it backfired with Coke Zero going all over my laptop. But yeah, 2 vlogs in a row. Who am I? A consistent YouTuber? I was thinking of maybe naming this series something like Settling into Sydney. I just feel like it's got a nice rhyme to it, you know? I've actually just got back from New Zealand. I went for a little solo weekend away from Friday till today. So no job searching, settling in has actually really been done in the last 3 days or so. So I do feel like I've got quite a lot to do now that I'm back, and quite a lot of admin and errands that I need to sort. Sid is actually also away in Melbourne at the moment, which is one of the reasons I went to New Zealand, and he doesn't get back till Wednesday evening. So I've got the next 2.5 days basically on my own. So I need to be even more conscious of how I plan my time so I don't get too lonely or too bored. I'm sorry if there's background noise. Someone is trimming a hedge or something outside, but it's way too humid for me to close the windows, so we're all just gonna have to suffer through it. Also, if you're wondering why my nose is bright red, even though it wasn't that hot in New Zealand and the UV wasn't that high, I managed to really burn it and burn the top of my forehead here, which is shocking for me really, because I'm the SPF police normally, and I'm reapplying SPF on myself, reapplying SPF on others. But yeah, it caught me out. I think it was when I was on a boat ride. It was super lovely to actually have a weekend fully to myself somewhere new. I think it's the first solo trip that I've actually ever done. I don't think I've ever stayed overnight somewhere, at least abroad. If you haven't seen my Instagram, I went to Queenstown, and it was kind of the perfect place to go on my own because there wasn't a whole lot to do there. So I did the things that I wanted to do, but then also had a lot of time to just sit and read. I finished the last book of ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses, and guys, I'm not okay. I finished it on the flight back today, and I was genuinely sat there on my own with tears streaming down my face. My nose was running loads, I was sniffling. It was so obvious that I was crying as well. Like, it wasn't even a cry that I could hide, but the ending got me, and I'm actually not sure what I'm gonna do with myself now that I've finished it, because it's really left a gap in my life that I'm not sure what other book is gonna fill. Like, after I finished it on the plane, I was genuinely just sat there for the next hour and a half just processing the whole series. But anyway, what I was saying is it was nice to have time just to read and to journal, and I've really come back feeling so refreshed and in a much better mindset, ready to approach this whole Sydney situation. Okay, so to-do list for today and probably tomorrow and the rest of the week, depending on how long this is going to take me. If the bank is still open, today I need to collect my bank card and go in and show my documents, because I applied for an Australian bank account, so I need to go in and show them my passport and things like that. I also need to apply for a tax file number, which is another necessary piece of documentation that you need to get a job in Australia, but you can only apply for that when you're in Australia. I need to go to the supermarket at some point because I'm not sure what we've got left in the flat and the fridge, but I'm assuming not enough to make myself dinner or for breakfast. I need to reply to my Instagram DMs actually, because I've had so many people message me since my last vlog, and just since I've been more open, I guess, on social media about the fact that it's hard making friends in new places. I've had so many people message me saying that they're in Sydney and they'd really like to meet. And yeah, of course, I want to reply to those people and plan out my social calendar for the next week. I was also thinking, just because of how many people messaged me, that I might look into maybe setting up some sort of small scale event, just because then they can meet each other as well as me, you know? So it can be more of like a community reciprocal meeting rather than just one-on-one. So maybe actually I'll put up an Instagram story about that just to gauge interest. And then I'm gonna reach out to a few more recruiters, I think, on LinkedIn. Probably not today because it's already 3 o'clock and I'm very tired from the travel, but maybe I'll do that tomorrow. So yeah, that is the to-do list. I think first stop is probably the supermarket because I'm hungry, and maybe I'll go to the bank on the way, and then we'll do my tax file number application. Wow, super interesting adult things. Actually not okay. Night 1 of being on my own and I'm already going delirious. You know how earlier I was saying I don't know how I'm gonna fill the gap in my life now that I've finished the ACOTAR books. Apparently I'm gonna fill that gap by going down a rabbit hole on TikTok of ACOTAR related content. This is like a slideshow of ACOTAR memes. This makes me sound so sad. But anyway, I'm just sat here pissing myself at this one. This one is my favourite. I don't know if that's like flipped backwards on camera, but it says, I don't actually know how to say her name. I've been saying it Feyre in my head. But anyway, it says Feyre 3 months after learning how to read. And I don't know why. But that's just taken me out. I'm so sorry to anyone who hasn't read these books. I've just found my new favourite. These are too good. Early today because I thought I'd booked my usual Pilates class at 8, but turns out I've booked the one at 11. I don't know if I did that by mistake or if I was doing that intentionally to give myself a lie-in, but I'm awake now, so there's no point in me going to sleep. So I guess I'll make myself breakfast and then I might head to the bank when it opens at 9:30 to try and get my account sorted, because obviously I didn't manage to do that yesterday, but we'll have to see because I imagine it's probably going to be very busy when it first opens in the morning.
It's raining, I'm shining, still storming. Ain't love that feels so foreign, but ain't it coming for me? It's raining, I'm shining, still storming. Ain't love that feels so foreign, but ain't it coming for me? I should have something to lose, huh? Searching the fields, looking for moves, huh? I shed tears and pay hella dues. choose, huh? Saw the options, one much to choose from. I'm on the hill, they say I could fall off. I'm going still, like who should I call on? I got some pills and people I talk to.
There is literally no good angle in this bathroom for me to put you at, so you're gonna have to excuse this slightly awkward, but it's a little bit later on now. It is 5 o'clock pretty much, and I've just spent the afternoon doing exactly the same thing as yesterday, to be honest. I've been sending a few more emails, reaching out to a few more recruiters. I set up my bank account. I went to the bank after Pilates, and I also edited my New Zealand TikTok, so I'm going to be posting that very soon. Oh, and I set up the big group chat with all of the Sydney girlies that reached out to me, so that's very exciting. I think we're gonna go and potentially do a nice coastal walk together this weekend. Now I'm just getting ready because I'm gonna head over to Bronte Beach and meet up with a few friends that I've made here, and we're gonna have a barbecue. This is one of the things I love about Sydney. The plans just seem to be so spontaneous here. Like, I literally messaged my friend Pippa, 3 hours ago or something, being like, hi, free tonight? Do you want to do a barbecue on the beach? Because they have these big, like, public barbecues. She was like, sure. So we're gonna go do that. And we've done this before, and she bought most of the barbecue stuff with her last time. So I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna go to the supermarket, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get some veggie burgers. And yeah, we'll just have a nice chill evening on the beach. I'm in a little bit of a rush this morning, so you're gonna have to excuse that. I've just somehow timed my morning really badly, and I'm rushing off to Pilates, but I also need to pack a bag for the rest of the day because I've got quite a busy social day today. I went from having no social plans to constant social plans in the space of 24 hours. So this morning after Pilates, I think I'm meeting a girl in the centre, although I need to check where we're meeting and what time. Just someone that messaged me on Instagram saying that they're in Sydney and they wanted to make friends. This is before I created the group chat. So yeah, I'm hopefully meeting her this morning. And then this afternoon, I'm actually heading to Manly Beach for the first time ever. I'm going with Pippa, who I met yesterday, and we're gonna get the ferry over and just have a nice afternoon on the beach because it is hot today. It is getting so warm in Sydney towards the end of this week. Today it's going up to 32, and I think last time I checked, tomorrow it was going up to 39. Okay, it's saying 37 now, but still, I feel like anything above 35 just starts to get, well, anything above 30 actually just gets unbearably hot. So the beach is definitely the best place to go when it's this kind of weather. This is a new bikini actually, if you're wondering. It's super cute. It's from Kalani Kinis, which is an Australian bikini brand. They very kindly sent it to me, so thank you very much, Kalani. But very excited to wear this for the first time on the beach. So yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm gonna vlog, because when I'm meeting people for the first time, I don't tend to vlog anyway, because I just think like it's intimidating enough meeting someone for the first time, let alone them then trying to film everything and put you in a vlog. But I'll definitely get some content in Manly this afternoon.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Sunlight, blowing some love, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Remember when we were getting old. some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors, summer love. Memories washed in every shade of green and all the colors.